Welcome back, nerds!
Hey!
We have two very special guests today. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Kiwi.
I'm Mason!
Yeah! And we're gonna change it up a little bit. Instead of Portal, we're gonna be doing a Harry Potter fanfic because I have a huge Harry Potter fan here.
Yeah!
Hello!
Alright, so whenever you two are ready, just begin.
Okay. So let's get ready. Chapter 1. WTF? Find out more. There are 41 comments, by the way.
Oh.
Oh my god, hell.
no.
Rate and review, please. I want some reviews. Please be nice, but if you're not nice, then please review still.
Who is Voldemort's dad? The tales of Vernon Dursley and some magic!
I was having some troubles with writing my Death Note fanfics, so I wrote this instead.
Rot.
It is really good, I hope. If not, why are you reading it, lol?
It was 7 o'clock. Only not really, but Uncle Veron's watch was all broken. He looked at it and said, "Freaking watch it, it's broken again!"
He stepped out of the car and found himself in the middle of the car park.
He found himself. I'm glad you met me here when I sent you those anonymous letters, said a mysterious voice coming mysteriously from the buses around the park.
It was no problem.
That is good, said the man as he jumped out of the bush.
You're Voldemort! Yelled Vernon, jumping backwards and stepping on a cat which screamed quite loud and then ran away.
I am not just Voldemort, I am your son!
How can this be? He shouted. I have only two kids that are Dudley and Harry.
Then Voldemort grabbed his long wand, which was under his cloak in his pants. It was made of wood from the whomping willow tree, which was made it super powerful.
What?
He pulled his wand and pointed it at Vernon, and a long shooty of white magic strings flew out of the end and landed on some stuff.
A long shooty of white magic.
I physically can't.
I can do magic and so can Harry. Did you think it was a reason?
I did not think of that, Vernon confetti, as he wiped off the sticky magics that were on everything.
Did he spray him with silly string?
I thought it was just his dick. But you're the most powerful wizard of them all. Like, even more powered than Dumbledore and that dude with the turban thing put together.
Oh my god.
Vernon looked in his feelings, and they found they were all true, even the ones that just a few short days ago would have seemed crazy to a tall, handsome, mustachiated man like himself.
Mustachiated?
He toked out his wand and pointed it at Voldemort, who was staring in amazement and shouted, "Die, you pies of shitty!" and abracadabra, and a magical blast of stuff. Author's note. What is it shot anyway? No one knows 'cause it's magic, winky face. Came and hit Voldemort in the face. He exploded in a pile of ash, screeching, "I'll get you yet, Uncle Vernon."
Isn't that his dad, though?
His first name is Uncle.
I guess so.
Vernon looked down in shock at his wand, and the magic dripping from the end told a million stories like nothing ever could. He jumped over another car into his own car and slammed on the brakes and screamed out of the car park, laughing like a maniac.
Meanwhile in Hogwarts.
Unnecessary spaces.
Dumbledore looked at the letter he was writing on his magic typewriter. It said some stuff about really complicated magics, and they were too hard for any muggle to understand ever, like Einstein or Obama or the dude with the wheelchair.
Let's also like to mention that it says wheelchair instead of chair.
I'm pretty sure Einstein is also misspelled.
Obama's lonely. He's there. He's pretty good. He's always there for us,
Obama
though.
for your llama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Suddenly, he looked up at his
This
magical
is
meter,
cool.
which was busy dancing over his desk like a man on fire, except it was not on fire. It was quite happy and singing to itself.
There is a disturbance in the force, he yelled, jumping to his feet like he wasn't a beardy guy like the Middle Ages or whatever.
He jumped in his car, which was a 1961 Audi Quattro in bright red with some pink bits too where Magix had exploded. He had made it by Magix, so it had like 1,000,000 horsepowers in the brakes and some rocket booster too.
What?
He zoomed away real fast and shot by some cops, but he was magic and their radar gun didn't work, even though they were magic cops with a magic radar gun because he was just that good at magic. No, that was a complete run on there. There was
one
no
sentence.
punctuation.
And there was literally no point to that. They
Yeah.
could have just gotten rid of that.
He
You really think
Nothing can be taken rid of. This is taken rid of. This
You're
Oh.
catching the cold.
He overtakes the night bus. That the tall dude with the spots yelled, "Watch out, you fucking Pacifico!" and beeped at him. But Dumbledore had a honk if you're horny sticker, and he thought he was horny.
He got to Vernon fast and shouted,
"You will die!" he said as he used his wand to conjoin up a double-barrel bazooka machine pistol, which was the most powerful gun ever, except a nuclear bomb, which he couldn't make because he didn't have any nuclears with him.
He shooted it at Vernon and he exploded because he cast a spell at his gun which blocked the barrel and it went the wrong way, even though he tried to stop it because he failed.
"No! Tildy, 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 no!" he shouted, as he blew up and bits of bird splattered all over his car, which became Vernon's now because he had left the keys behind and Vernon could steal them and use them to go driving wherever he wanted, even the sea, because it was magic.
And by the way, steal as in the metal, not taking.
Taking.
Now I will become the new headmaster of Hogwarts, and there will be a few changes around here, let me tell you.
4 days and like 15 hours or something later.
Introducing your new head teachers, Vernon Dursley, shouted Snape into a microphone at the big dance.
What?
Big dance!
What big dance?
Vernon jumped on stage and grabbed the microphone and also a guitar and his wand. He started moshing out, chasing cars, because he had been chasing cars early. And soon that's actually something written in here that wasn't like an aside from me, I swear. And soon everyone was joining in, and it was really good, and some peeps even started moshing on the stage, and security had to come and pull them off. Apostrophe.
Harry was delighted that his dad had finally expected him for what he was, a magical dude. And moshed harder than anyone, even though his glasses fell off and smashed, and someone jumped on them, and then a bird came and stole them away.
That's just really bad luck.
Ginny walked over and started snogging. Author's note, it's British for macking or Frenching. Both of those words aren't, like, commonly used here. Him real hard like Shed never snogged before, which she hadn't because she was a virgin, or at least almost one, because at one time she touched Ron, but they were cousins, so it didn't really count.
What?
Dee didn't really count.
First of all,
I'm sorry,
they're
what?
brother and sister. Second of all,
Second
what
of all-
do you mean touched Ron?
Third of all, is she like Jessica?
Later, they went up to the makeout point and did some sex in Vernon's old car.
10 years later.
Author's note, this happens instead of that stupid bit at the end of Deadly Hollows. Or no, Halos.
Halos.
Vernon was angry at Harry for getting Ginny all teen pregnant and stuff, but then he looked at the cute baby in his hand and his heart melted and came out of his mouth in the form of a smile and also drool.
What?
This is a happy day for everyone in the Dudley family and the Wesley family and the Potter family, he yelled at everyone at the party.
Can you sing for old time's sake? Yelped Arthur, who was keeping it real on the dance floor.
So Vernon got on the stage and sung that song that had made the baby, and everyone was happy except Ron, who was a bit jealous but also happy.
If I lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? He sang.
Outside the gig,
We're back and joined forces and stronger than ever, said Voldemort and Dumbledore at the same time.
oh no!
What will happen next?
Probably nothing, because this is a one-off, lol.
Except there's another chapter.
Continued. Chapter 2. You wanna continue or we're gonna have more?
Let's make it another episode, because it's about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be back in episode 2 of this.
Yay.
Later!